Oh, we have an agent music right now. Welcome back to Tropico. Our city is now looking more and more modern. We're in the Cold War, in the agent era, the era of the agents, and the music is fitting for that. Our city, well, does look like something. It resembles a modern city, kind of. It has ugly buildings now here, more beautiful buildings, and lots of service buildings and more to come. We also have a power plant soon, so we're in the last stage of production here. Should be finishing up soon, and we have more and more houses now for our people. And the good thing about those tenements, while they don't look exactly beautiful, at least they earn us some money. So we have an income here of $76 per building if it's full. So that's a nice income, isn't it, that we have here with those buildings offering us some money. And those apartments, they don't even need to be full. Like this one, just 4 out of 10, and it still earns us like $8 in a month. So that's even something nice here. This one's almost empty, so it costs us money. And we should actually try to fill those apartments up. And wealth required here is well off. So that might be something useful, or might be something that we need to know. Because we can raise the budget of those buildings and our people can then afford better housing. So in this power plant here, we do have, well, quite a nice salary, I'd say. So wages $20. So the people here should actually be well off then. Yeah, they are. Okay, so this power plant here gives us some well-off people that actually could then, you know, live in those apartments. And we need more of those buildings with higher education as well. One thing that I haven't figured out now is where can I see the power grid? So we do have that one here. Let's have a look at the almanac. Or perhaps overlay. There was a button for overlays somewhere here. Electricity, there it is. Okay, yeah, now we can see the overlay. It should actually display that when I click on the building, I think. That's my opinion. So perhaps this is not the most wisely chosen location for a power plant. But then again, I'm still in the learning phase. So that is what the city is about. We're doing mistakes and we're repairing them again. We're fixing stuff as well. Now that the power plant is here, we can see that, well, these factories do get electricity, that's fine, but this part of the city does not. And I think that's what the electrical substation is, expands the electrical power grid. It costs only 500 for the blueprint, and now we can see the power grid at least, you know. And now we could build it like here. We have some space here actually, and then we could expand it over to the presidential palace. That is something we can do then. Okay, right now we need to wait for coal before this one here is working, and then the cannery is finally also producing something for us, which has been, well, huge cost up until this point, but that is my own stupidity, you know. I learned from that as well. Right, let's have a look at my people again for now. And we still have homeless people, poor homeless people, and those poor people can actually live in those tenements. So we need to have more of those tenements first, and second, we have to have a hospital now at some point. So we do have electricity here in this area, so this is where we could then also have the hospital. That should be all nice and dandy. And we also need to build it, of course, to get some money back. So we get actually 5,000 back when we built this one. That's a good deal, I say. So let's just build the hospital here. Of course, the power does not extend over to that, so we're going to have the hospital here. Just like that. There's the hospital, and then we still have some space here. Let's get rid of that park for now. And then we could have some tenements here as well. Like that, you know. Looking good. And then we still have the tavern here. So I think that's okay. And we definitely should try to get rid of those shacks somehow. Right, and we also have room here for some more houses that we should probably build. 2 more of them, very nice. Because there's also a huge demand for those houses. They're all full immediately. And I think they also earn us some money, right? Yeah, each of those houses earns me $38 per month. That's pretty cool. So that's an income there as well.
A listener wrote in asking, How do I know if my neighbor is a spy? The palace responds, take no chances. Spy on everyone.
That sounds like a reasonable strategy. And we also have our trade routes here. They're all working, so we export the goods that actually are wanted for these trade routes. Let's buy another one. It costs us 10,000, but I think it's worth it in the long term. So we have one more trade route available. Now let's go for the Allies again, or for the Western powers, as they're called. And we do have cigars, right? We have a cigar trade route already. We should look at that, of course. Height might be something, so it's 5% above the standard. Other than that, I don't like those that much. Let's have a look what else we have. So the Eastern Bloc actually needs something else. Gold, logs, oil. Oil is a good thing, right? Yeah. And we can sell that oil. Let's make it 8,000. And sign the contract. Alright, and we have 5 trade routes now up and running. Should give us a reasonable income. And this one hasn't gotten a street connection after all. No, but this seems silly. Seems like a very interesting bug to me. I mean, this should be possible, right? Look at that. Perhaps if we get rid of the park here. There was something available now. Yeah, like that. Now we have a street connection. But holy moly, that is a problem here. Now we can have a park here again. And also some more parks there. Beauty is always very important, in my opinion. Right, and we have coal now in the power plant. We are producing electricity, finally doing some interesting things here. We would have some upgrades for that central air condition for my workers, and pollution filter, and the oil fuel furnace. So additional in stock for 800 units of oil. Right now we only need coal, and we do have enough coal, so that should be fine. Alright, so the hospital is the next task that we're finishing now, and sabotage the Eastern Bloc. We already have... No, we don't. So we need to have more sabotage of the Eastern Bloc here. Okay, that should do the trick. For this quest right there. Righto, so we have done a few things here, and what we would also want to have is... Sorry there, I had to clip the video because there was a bug in Tropico right now where it's just endlessly clicking. So this happens quite often, but it should be gone now. And we do have now the hospital. No workers yet, so let's... Oh, they cost a lot though. Let's just get 2 of them for now. Of those doctors. So we finally have that as well, and we finished the quest and got another 5,000 out of that. Okay, so that's good and nice everything, but what we should do also is focus on more productions that we have. So we do have quite a few buildings here, and the industry, we've already built a few things. Right, I wanted to see if the chocolate factory is working and the jewelry, and it's looking good. Both of them are working and have enough goods there as well. And we also have some more plantations here with the obligatory shacks sitting there. Alright, and we also have a new tenement here, which is already full as well. And yeah, homeless is still growing though. The more houses are built, the more homeless I have. Vacant homes, 186. Most of them are well off and poor. So bunkhouses, there should be a lot of empty bunkhouses. Look at that. Because no one wants to live in them, it seems. Let's get rid of the empty bunkhouses. Not just empty, let's get rid of them entirely. They only cost us money if they're not full, you know. So this one here costs us money. I don't want to keep that. Let's remodel the city a bit. And also here some bunkhouses. No one wants them. Bye bye. And instead of them, we can build those tenements. Very nice, some more houses. Plus they also give me rent, so that's a good thing there. And we get another boost of money there again, but it's still not much. I want to increase that by quite a bit, if possible, before we go for the tourists. I don't know what's going on with the music. Is that the music now for the whole era? I mean, I like agents and agent movies, but this is a bit much of agent music right now. And the rum distillery is out of sugar. I think that's because we have a chocolate factory now working on that as well. And milk is also low. That shouldn't be happening though. So we do produce a lot of milk. So let's get, let's get another ranch then up. With, where is it? There's the ranch with milk that we produce. And for that, let's have a look. We need no cattle. Yeah, goats. Let's have goats because they produce a lot of milk. And now we only need to find the right spot for that. So I think this looks nice. Why does it look nice? We are going to destroy a few fields here, but those ranches have an upgrade soon where we can boost the output of farms, surrounding farms. So we could do that with the ranch then as well. Let's build it there. Quick build it. I don't know if it's available already. Let's have a look. This is just a modernization. There should be something. Increases job quality by 10, increases efficiency by 20% for more milk, I guess. Increases that one. There was something where we can upgrade the efficiency of the plantation. Fiber fertilization.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled.
Sure thing. Let's do that. Acknowledge issue. The housing happiness again. Praise the faction. None, I think. Right? Oh, we are pretty low with the communists. Let's say communists. Blame the superpower. No one. And promise improvements for healthcare. Something that should actually already be happening.
My people, my children. Your prosperity is my honor. Your solidarity is my faith. And I gracefully accept your love. You are my Tropico. And what of my people? I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all and walls for many. Our efforts are aided by our communist comrades, to each according to their need, from each according to their ability. Equality for all, especially those who are more equal than others. Let us speak of the nation's health. More doctors, do I hear? But that is not enough. We need better doctors working longer hours for less pay. It is you, my friends, who I thank for making me what I am today. I am proud to be your Presidente. Viva Tropico!
Alright, nice speed right there. And what we can do now is with the upgrades, so we have the fiber fertilization, increases efficiency on nearby plantations and plantations by 10%. Very nice. So we can have an upgrade, we can, you know, increase the efficiency on all those plantations in the area. Very nice. And we have the green waste chopper, decreases the upkeep of nearby ranches and factory ranches by $3, which is pretty cool. So we do that as well. That saves us some money right there. And for this central plantation here, look at what it affects. Quite a lot, I think. So I do like some of those upgrades, although they cost us quite a lot in the beginning. We can do the same here. So we can further decrease the upkeep of that then, but we cannot, as far as I can see, put the bean processing here. Oh, that's modern time, okay. Even though it's right up there. So those upgrades are pretty cool, but they're expensive and we have to check them from time to time. And the cannery should be working now as well. Yeah, it got fish and pineapple and produces the canned food for the docks, for the export then. Giving us some money there. Perfect. Okay, more buildings now here being completed and already filling up again. And let's also fill the space here with some parks. Should look beautiful at all times. Right, let's also praise them again and ask for financial help, giving us some money there.
You bought us some time, Presidente. I'm not sure how much or what it cost. And for God's sake, don't tell me!
Right, the sabotage act was successful. We get $5,000 for that. I don't say no to that. And we have around 46,000 now. Sugar, gold. Perhaps we should have another sugar plantation. Right, that's possible here. 2 more here, and we can also have another ranch here for sheep. Yeah, working out. Very nice. And let's also upgrade that Teamster office for another 6 positions. And we still have a lot of space here for future factories. Furniture factory looks interesting. We do have electricity, so it should be closer to the power plant then. And yeah, we do have space here, so we can fill that later. One thing that I find interesting is the radio station. As soon as I find it. Media education radio station affecting workers at their workplaces. So it's probably boosting them, something like that. In this case, the radio station would be pretty useful. And before we do that, I want to expand my electricity to this area and also see how big the radio station is. So we definitely need it at some point. So I'm going to buy a blueprint now, 600, that's really nothing. And we would have some space here for the radio station. Though we could also put it like that, you know, it's the decrease in efficiency is not that high. So you can remove a few fields there. So let's have a look again. That's the power grid here, and we could build it somewhere here. Let's see if that does anything meaningful. Right, it's being built now, and where's the overlay? There's the overlay, electricity. Right, look at that. What the hell? That is the power grid now. But then the power plant was pretty big in the first place. So everything is electrified now. Beautiful. And that means we can have the radio station a few times actually. It doesn't cost much. Only 2,400. Increases the liberty in the area and broadcasts propaganda affecting workers at their workplaces. Sounds like a good building actually for us. Let's have one there. And we can also have one, well, over here. But let's wait what we can actually do there before I invest in a second one. But as you can see, the radius is pretty big as well for that one. I like that. So affecting all the factories here in this area. That should do it. And we can do the same thing here with the green waste chopper again for affecting those farms and ranches here, the upkeep of them. And ultimately reduces our or increases our balance, our positive balance. Right, I just want to check if we have any more raids up and running. The sabotage is going on right now. And after that we have a loot again, and then I want to have a treasure hunt. Here it is. We could start with the heist soon. Getting some monuments to our island wouldn't be so bad, especially when we focus on tourists soon. And how's the trade looking? Everything's still up and running here for better prices. We still have, it's still growing, so we still have 63 homeless people. Poor homeless people. But those tenements are not full, and they are for poor people. Let's also see how much power we actually produce with that one here. So we have a positive balance of 271. I think this is megawatt. So 271 megawatt. That should be good. And right, I think that's it. That's the calculation here. And one of those upgrades here of the tenement costs me 32 megawatt. So then I could do that and increases the efficiency of 25%, whatever that means. I don't know. Does the efficiency in the tenement mill? More people living there? We have 16 now. Let's upgrade. It is electrified now. Perhaps it earns us money? I don't know, but it's still at 16. But the housing quality got up a bit, you know, like by 10. That might be something. But it does not increase the monthly income.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente. I myself intend to vote for you many...
Contact.
Yeah, let's do that.
Comrade, secure this communication.
Expel the Western powers from embassy. No, discard. I'm not doing that. And yeah, we have election. My approval ratings are okayish, but they're not perfect. So we definitely have to look out for that. Faith is down. The fun is down. Jobs. Do we have so many unemployed people? We don't. 34 is okay, actually. Shouldn't be too bad. Other than that, it's looking good so far, but we still have some optimization to do here. The radio station is now working as well. So it does... Is it doing something? Let's have a look. Efficiency is 110 here, 110 here. Does it perhaps increase the efficiency? Music all day, no open mind, channel 1. Oh, public service advertisement. You earn $3 for each citizen employed in the vicinity of the radio station every time they work. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's have that. Gives us some nice money there. For all those people here, we get $3 each. That's a good thing. We should notice all these changes to our income soon, hopefully. And I think we also need to build more houses for people that are well off and stuff like that. Alright, that's it for now. And we're going to continue in the next episode. Stay tuned.